Welcome to Car Critic Chronicles. In this installment, we immerse ourselves in the extraordinary 2025 Honda Gold Wing trike, a masterpiece of engineering that transforms the iconic two-wheeled touring legend into a stable, commanding three-wheel marvel, blending heartfelt design with refined functionality in ways that continue to astonish motorcycle aficionados and long-distance travelers alike. What immediately captivates you about the 2025 Gold Wing trike is how seamlessly Honda has preserved the soul of the renowned Gold Wing while adding the grounding reassurance of a third wheel. The shift in dynamic is subtle yet profound. Where the two-wheel version invites leaning into curves and nuanced rider input, the trike wraps you in steadfast composure, allowing the powerful flat-six engine to assert itself with less physical demand, letting you precisely modulate power through a whisper-quiet expansion of torque across every hill crest or sweep. Under the fairing, the legendary 1833cc horizontally opposed 6 liquid-cooled engine retains its silky smooth delivery, the 6 pistons firing in flawless orchestration to deliver a wide, muscular band of torque. At low RPM, the trike responds with a hushed rumble that quickly builds into serene acceleration. There's no need to wring it out, the kind of power that takes over stress-free on open roads. Clutchless shifts via the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission elevate that sensation further, as gears slip in and out without jolt, and the deepest 6th or 7th overdrive gear lets you roll at triple-digit pace with your heart ticking along at conversation tempo. The riding experience is elevated by thoughtful ergonomic choreography. The seat, low yet substantial, welcomes you into near horizontal repose, with a gentle lumbar sweep that feels sculpted just for you. Long legs can stretch forward, hands reach out in a soft arc to the bars, hips settle, shoulders relax. And because the trike doesn't bank into turns, you sit upright always secure, like in your favorite recliner while the world pivots around you. Fatigue disappears with miles, shoulders, wrists, joints, none of them complain. Instead, the engine's hum and the ever-present wind slice through the adjustable electric windscreen establish a kind of harmonic meditative state, one enhanced by optional backrests for both driver and passenger that cradle your spine, turning hours of riding into a soft-taut symphony. Inside that fairing, where the windscreen layers overhead and the LED headlight glows with crisp intensity, infotainment emerges as something between sophisticated gadgetry and subtle concierge service. You scroll through Apple CarPlay or Android Auto with responsive clarity, your favorite map and music entrained just where your thumb can reach. Voice commands undercut distraction, and the twin-speaker system fills the cockpit with warm clarity. Under that, torque control and riding modes, rain, tour, sport, econ, adjust throttle smoothness and traction calibrations, letting you tailor both the engine's temperament and the trike's composure under your grip, from cautious calm to confident assertiveness. When the road rises and corners tighten, the Gold Wing trike is surprising. Where you'd expect wobbles or judder, there is smooth resistance, courtesy of that double wishbone front suspension and pro-arm rear assembly that isolate you from bumps, yet let precise feedback filter through. You don't feel every pebble, but you know the road is shifting beneath you, responding gracefully to your input. And when the asphalt tilts, the trike holds its line, hands don't grip harder, your steering inputs fall soft, and the third wheel remains planted, a steadfast foundation that turns long sweeps into effortless arcs. Parking and maneuvering bring another moment of revelation. In tight lots, the DCT-equipped trike slips into walking mode, creep moving under engine idle, giving you the power of gentle propulsion with no clutch work. You steer through narrow gaps with ease, imagining how a manual two-wheel Gold Wing would strain your wrists or demand you dismount to push. And when slope rises test your patience, hill start assist holds you firm, release the brake and the trike doesn't backslide, instead, it stays restful until throttle and balance reassert. Storage is no afterthought. The integrated saddlebags, deep and secure, open electrically with a gentle press or keyed tap, each side holding what seems like an entire weekend in full gear, spare layers, snacks, tools and more. The trunk behind the passenger seat, in some trike conversions, offers even more space. Tour-length journeys, pack-heavy holidays, spontaneous detours, all of it vanishes into those compartments, invisibly organizing and weather sealing as you ride. The audio system, primed for tunes or podcasts, performs with clarity, balance and just enough bass so music doesn't muzzle at 80 miles per hour. Voice navigation stays audible, neither tinny nor muffled. When riding with a passenger, the back seat's plush land of feathers holds them with surprising gentleness, while the integrated brakes, twin discs up front, drum at the rear wheels of the trike chassis, bring the whole rig to a confident stop. Anti-lock braking, paired with traction control, means abrupt braking on rain-slick asphalt stays composed and straight, never panic flicking you sideways or into a skid. The 50th anniversary edition details feel special. Badging gleams, inset gold accents dance in the sun, and when you pause, that included commemorative book, a high-quality photographic chronicle of Gold Wing history, and the 1/12 scale model spark nostalgic reflection, a tangible reminder of 50 years of touring excellence condensed into the Gold Wing art of the trike. It's less memorabilia and more mission statement. Honda builds icons, and you're riding one. Price is part of the narrative. When a Gold Wing Tour DCT turned into a Roadsmith trike lists at around $48,999, that isn't a sticker shock, it's an invitation to exclusivity. You're buying craftsmanship, reliability, top-tier technology, a touring performance never dulled by fatigue, late-night stretches, or unexpected weather. That money buys you confidence, and the quiet self-awareness that when you pull up, people are noticing. That's presence, no roar required. Customization touches deep in the relationship. Want heated grips? Available and strong. The passenger's heated seat? Same thing. A custom color scheme or chrome wheels? Ask your dealer. Add a CB radio or satellite navigation built to stay visible under rain-spattered windscreen. Every extra is a refinement, not a gimmick, a way to match this machine to your life, your adventures, your riding personality. As you ride, the symphony behind you, the smooth Boxer 6, wind passing over the fairing, tires rolling, electronic systems humming, feels organic. You stay connected to the world through audible subtlety, but insulated from its harsh edges. The trike is your buffer, your companion, a moving sanctuary. You can ride dawn till dusk and still feel fresh. Arrive wanting to ride again tomorrow. The trike also democratizes touring. Riders who've avoided two wheels due to balance concerns, whether age, injury, or insecurity, discover new possibility here. Veteran Gold Wing fans appreciate the three wheels' added safety without trading away comfort or power. Couples tour together, someone leads behind a windshield, hushed and shielded, while their partner navigates or enjoys the scenery from a commanding vantage behind. When crosswinds hit, that third wheel is a stabilizer. Other bikes drift, buckle, hesitate, but you hold your line. That sends a subtle psychological boost. You feel safer, more composed, less reactive. You can focus on the road, the scenery, the soundtrack, instead of micromanaging your ride through gusts. Economically, fuel consumption remains impressive for such a large machine. The Gold Wing's Flat 6 burns its fuel gracefully, sipping highway miles while delivering torque-rich performance, ideal for point A to point B efficiency when touring. Computers estimate high teens to low 20s mpg depending on riding mode and terrain, which means fewer fuel stops, longer runs, more surrender to the road. As the sun dips, LED lighting keeps glowing with surgical clarity, lighting the road ahead with crisp beams. The amber turn signals glowing confidently, illuminating your path and presence to traffic around you. The fairing's windscreen silhouette the horizon, sending light reflections. The dash's LED backlighting softly wakes, and that structured window of clarity becomes your evening portal. All of these parts swell into a singular emotional experience. The Gold Wing trike becomes less a vehicle and more a trusted partner. It anticipates your needs, comfort, power, safety, delivering them before you ask. It transforms lengthy travel into effortless joy, scenic byways into intimate theater, freedom into smooth, wide-open calm. And when you add the prestige of a half-century Gold Wing lineage, the comfort of Honda's reliability, and the weight-balancing serenity of three wheels, you realize this trike is less of a compromise and more of an expansion, an invitation to ride longer, ride safer, ride in style. So for anyone listening now, whether you're a seasoned road warrior, a touring newcomer, or someone contemplating the logistics of long trips, here's a machine that expands your world, keeps fatigue miles behind, and delivers presence without aggression. The 2025 Honda Gold Wing trike invites you to extend your range, deepen your comfort, and feel the road rather than wrestle it. And, as we always aim to do here, Car Critic Chronicles hopes this deep dive has unlocked a richer understanding of what makes this trike not just a vehicle, but a mobile sanctuary, a rolling statement of refined intent. Thank you for joining us on this extended journey into the heart of the 2025 Gold Wing trike. Thank you for listening, for imagining the roads you might travel, for joining Car Critic Chronicles. If this resonated with you, do press like, dive into the comments with where you'd take this trike first, and subscribe, so we can continue sharing in the joy of extraordinary machines, stories, and experiences that they make possible.